art amplifies energy. Art takes focused attention, infuses it with powerful emotion, and turns it into this energy that affects us so deeply. I know everyone here has had the experience of being moved by a profound work of art. The ripple effect of that experience changes us emotionally and physically down to the cellular level. All cells use and are affected by energy. So the art that you create or consume, like the food that you consume, affects your health and well-being. Now, this isn't just woo-woo, and it's just not my idea. There's a couple hundred years of science going back to the placebo effect, psychosomatic conditions, and more currently, psychoneuroimmunology, where they're doing really cool research at the intersection of the mind, the neurological system, and the immune system. Before I understood that there was any connection between art, attitude, and energy, my creative focus was pretty negative. I was always writing and creating songs that pointed out how unfair life was, how misunderstood I was, those kind of themes, how unlucky I was. And this is a little example of some karmic retribution that I always felt like I had. Maybe the last time around, I shouted out loud of Lady Luck, and she's still offended, though she's slowly being mended by heckling me. I get these unexplained twinges of pain, feelings of illies, like there's a voodoo queen down in New Orleans doing her dirty deeds just to make me pay, 'cause I must have been a bastard. Well, I must have been a bastard. Well, I must have been a bastard. Art amplifies energy. I was putting out these negative messages and I was getting negative results in my life. The toxic frequencies literally penetrated my body to the cellular level and contributed to the development of a life-threatening autoimmune disease. After a decade of watching me suffer through all the side effects of all of the failed medical interventions, my wife encouraged me to consider the idea that food could have some part to play in my health. Well, it's kind of embarrassing, but at the time I thought that was some real hippie shit. But I know her very well, and I knew the encouraging wasn't going to stop. So I looked into it, and then over the course of years, experimented with every health-affirming diet I came across. And then with every alternative therapy that I learned about that had a success with somebody that was stuck in Western medicine and not getting results. But I wasn't getting better. I felt better from these new health practices, but the truth was the disease was getting worse to the point where it took 2 platelet infusions a week to keep me alive. I was missing something. I realized I needed to dive into the way I was thinking and my mindset. But changing the way you perceive the world and lifelong thought patterns turned out to be even more difficult than trading out my donuts for dandelion greens. So I leaned on my art and I started to make music that inspired me and encouraged me. There's a term, acrasia. It means when you know something's in your best interest, but you act contrary to it. We all struggle with something, whether it's trying to stop smoking, scrolling, snacking. Everybody's got something. In the song Acrasia, I encourage us to go for the glory, take the hero's journey. And in the chorus, they remind us that when we don't do that, it's just a crazy. It's in your head. Don't give it power, it'll make you crazy. Be the hero of your story. It is simple, but it's not easy. Climb that mountain, slay your dragon. Don't let fear lead, prove you're worthy. 'Cause the crazy makes you crazy. It's just the crazy. It's the crazy makes you crazy. It's just the crazy. Art amplifies energy. I changed my intentions and my emotions, and I created a powerful, positive, energetic force that enabled me to beat that disease and finally get healthy again. Life, in and of itself, is the act of creation. So in a sense, we are all artists, creating the masterpiece that is our own lives. So I invite you to really mindfully think of your intentions and your emotions. Choose them wisely. Create the version of your life that you truly desire.